Alright, everyone. So, we're gonna do another fucking rebuild. Oh my god. I actually changed the conferences to what they're supposed to be. So, every fucking conference is gonna be competitive, and you'll see as I play the games. They're not gonna be easy opponents. Okay, there we go. See, look. Air Force, Army, and Navy all in the same conference. Put in Hawaii, New Mexico, Utah State, and Western Michigan. That's gonna be an even. Oh fuck. My bad. Anyways, that's gonna be an even match. This is where it starts to get crazy, though. Arizona State. We got. Fuck, I can't think. West Virginia. So all three of the West Virginias. So all three of the Virginia schools can face off. We got Missouri in the bunch. Just because. This is where it gets really crazy, though. We got Vanderbilt, Mississippi State, and Kentucky. Then we got Utah. That's different. You notice that Ohio State and Michigan, they're both out of the Big Ten. Here pretty soon, you're gonna figure out where they went. Big 12. I love this division. We got Baylor. No. Stupid. I put Texas, Oklahoma right back in there. Alright, so we have Oklahoma in my team, so they can face off. Then we have 5 Texas schools. SMU, TCU, Texas A&M, Texas Tech. Phenomenal. And then we have Nebraska back in there. It's amazing. That's really competitive. Yeah, Conference USA, put Louisiana Tech in there, New Mexico State. I turned the soundbar off, so you probably won't be hearing none of that nonsense anymore. Yeah, I forgot y'all can see the pointer, so instead of pointing out my fucking monitor like y'all can see me fucking pointing. Anyways, yeah, Louisiana Tech, New Mexico State, put UConn in there, and then Wyoming. And then we're gonna go over to Independent. No more Independence. Independence for the birds. Then we got Old Dominion. Put them in there. That's phenomenal. Boise State. No. Liberty, Maryland, Memphis, North Texas, USF, U2SA, all new, Tulsa, all new. Did a whole, like I said, all the conferences, I put them to where they should be. Pac-12, now this is where it gets really interesting, just because Pac-12 only had 2 teams. So I pretty much did the Big 12 dump because the Big 12 is ass, as you can probably, like Arizona, Houston, BYU, Cincinnati, and UCF. This is a really competitive conference, I feel like, because I mean, the best fucking team is UCF, and they're not even that good. I guess they went 5-7 in the Big 12 last year. No, I mean that's the best team. My bad, I'm getting shit skewed. The worst is between Washington State, Houston, and Purdue. So overall, really competitive. Now this is what excites me. Florida State, Miami, Michigan, Oregon, Notre Dame, Penn State, and Ohio State. Phenomenal fucking conference. I can't wait to see how this is gonna play out. Fuck. Yeah, I just can't wait. Really fucking competitive. And then we got Sunbelt. Only change I made was I think I got Tulsa out of there, I believe. And I put Nevada in there. So yeah. That's it for the conference changes. We're 78? What happened? Don't pay attention to the overall, because that's not accurate. There's our new 4-star recruit. He's going to be interesting. Yeah, that 76 is not accurate, I feel like. Anyways, off we go. I'm gonna let the CPU handle the recruiting. Because if I do the recruiting... Just fuck all that. Just fuck all that. Alright, custom schedules. Now this is what you call a schedule. So, let's do this. We're gonna go to a cupcake team. We're not gonna go to Oregon. We're not gonna play Oregon first game. That's just not gonna happen like I did last time. I'm not gonna sweat my nuts off the first game. We're just not. That's just unnecessary. Gonna leave that open. Can leave that. That's fine. You know what? What we're gonna do? Where's all the shitty teams? Oh fuck. Anyways. Oh. That is phenomenal. It doesn't get much better than this. I mean, that would be awesome if we played OU. But I mean, other than that, I feel like I'm just gonna leave it. Because there's nothing to change, to be quite frank with you. See if we can change this though to... You know what? That's fine. We gotta have a hard opponent in here, though. Let's put a hard opponent in here. Let's make things interesting. No, let's go to Florida State. And then, I'm not sure if this is gonna be locked, but... We're gonna get revenge on these fuckers, because they somehow fucking beat us. I feel like it doesn't make a difference if we do home or away versus these shitty teams, so we're just gonna have it at our stadium, Boone Pickens Stadium, because we have to go to Kyle Field. That is gonna be rough as fuck going to Kyle Field. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, Baylor, Tech, he's just like the old. It's like the old Big 12. Starting off number 15. Okay, nice. 4-star. Okay, we're starting to get people coming here. Oh yeah, CP's doing a nice ass job. Nice. I don't know if I want to leave after this year anymore, because essentially no fucking point to if we're gonna get all those recruits. We'll just see what I get offered. I'm speaking too soon. start off as number 15, so this is our year. Not trying to sound like a cowboy. I mean, we are the Cowboys, but this is our year. We're going to start off easy versus Tulsa. Here we go.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cowboys have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season.
There we go.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Tulsa's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
Stuffed.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
To the air, it's Alford. Gets it out quickly. Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of five-star blue-chip prop.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Oklahoma State
Oh yeah, I forgot we landed him in the transfer portal. He is cold.
And guys,
He's a
defenses
star.
have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the...
Oh, he's got some space. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lions.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's another one of our new running
They want
backs.
to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Cowboys will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Hell yeah.
Strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Using his legs, it's Perry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Alford. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll run the toss.
Woo!
First. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. Creates a little room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. And I don't think he got there. No,
we gotta go for it.
Stop him short. He does not pick up the
they're running
down.
cover 2. We got it. We got this. 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 Yeah.
And he takes it in for the score. Pistols firing. Touchdown Cowboys.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Briggs. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Here comes the heat. Looking for a big gain.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the
This running back is cold. Yeah!
through the tackle. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards rushing, and he goes over the
100 yards
season
rushing.
opener.
First quarter.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
On the run from inside his own. And the
Oh, yeah.
pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
And he will
Too
take it
easy.
in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football.
I gotta make sure this is on All-American.
Offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back.
Because this seems too easy. Okay, it's an All-American, just making sure.
Offense, I tell you what, it is impressive unit.
Tulsa's just
They were good on
ass.
tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to throw, it's Alford. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
I shouldn't have.
Bottled him up, not a whole
Should've
lot
just
of room
called
to
a
run
fucking
on that
fair
return.
catch. I don't
That's
know.
how this period will come to an end. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work.
I'm gonna let this running back cook again. See what he can do.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best.
Ooh,
He can move.
that was bad.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Third and short from the 49 is this four-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looking downfield on first down.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get our new wide receiver in the action. Yeah.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. They just keep firing. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. To the ground with the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
Oh, he got the first
after him.
down. What is he doing?
He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team.
He's so
This
fucking
will be
bad.
the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense.
Oh, yo, it's lacking bad. What the fuck was that?
They're working that left side.
I don't know if y'all saw that, but that was
They'll
bad.
move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
Dude, it was pretty.
Offense set for a first down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the sticks. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Lopez.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Under fire. Grab near the marker. It's Russell. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a scoop.
Oh, yeah.
On the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
What a Nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got the quick completion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Off play action. Here's a heat. Grab near the marker is Allen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. No huddle offense to the line. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the left. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover,
almost another defensive touchdown. It's okay because we just do it.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. And give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get...
Scores on the sneak.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have...
Can we score 100 points? It's fucking 56-0. It's not even halftime.
Runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Alford. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Going right to work up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Get out of the way, you offensive lineman.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man. big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good. Easy call for the refs. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain climb. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Brown. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Russell. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Under fire. The short hands. It's Briggs. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Washington.
Soft spot in the middle.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Got a man. It's Briggs. He's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for Tulsa. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna look downfield again. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Got his man downfield. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the grab. It's Russell. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Pulls it fired complete. On the move at the 30. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Tulsa got it rolling on the ground with the last play. Let's see if they go back to it. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Briggs. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have got everybody right now on the same page.
Snap it.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top.
Oh, okay.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
Square is going to be wide open.
From the gun, looking for a man.
Or not.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Offense working from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. On the run, it's Briggs. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man on the right. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. back to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it along the sideline. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Damn it!
Inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Looking for more room.
Damn it!
The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. The defense putting points on the board.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
We check in with Kevin.
Yeah, it's
Connors.
91 to
What's going on,
10.
Week in and week out,
What are
guys,
you even
never know
talking
what's going to
about?
happen in college football. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Eagles on the scoreboard. They're up by 27 over San Jose State.
Quarterback extends the play.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He fires to the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. Backed up in their own end, a quick hitter might work. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Corrals it at the 45. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back
I'm
onto
just
the
ready for
field.
this game to be
Not
over.
a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Snares it outside, it's Roberts. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Roberts. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll run play action. Unloads it left. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse
38 first down.
Sports College Football.
Look at these stats. Ten rushing touchdowns from the quarterback and the running. Golly, dude. They had -2 yards per rush. Do you know how bad that is? I mean, golly. They had -41 rushing yards. What the f... Oh my god. Oh, we broke records. Alright, we're gonna get revenge. That'll be 98 points. Negative 41 rushing yards. What the fuck? Dude, I have to check the settings, dude. Holy fuck. Golly, so they were just that bad. Golly.
Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the UCF Knights, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Ashley. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So UCF's offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Brown will throw it. It's complete on the right side. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Oklahoma State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. A 1st down for the offense. He'll keep it himself. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. from the gun. The give, looking for room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now he's looking to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jenkins. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Brown wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, turning it on!
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down with it.
Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. The Cowboys have taken it inside the 20. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Floating away. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Fires toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Farmer. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Irvin. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Knights send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. It's complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Sneak gets it done.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time.
Turns on the Jets. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Jenkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Brown wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Jenkins. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He'll do it himself. Find some fresh air.
What?
Past the first down marker and still running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Knights!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Cowboys will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Cowboys line it up with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for space, it's Jacobs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Jacobs. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the... He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Lets it fly. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. And it's no good. Hoping that a field goal could give you a little bolt of energy, but instead you look up and the scoreboard still says you're down by 17. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Knights will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
They boot it away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Brown wants to pass.
Yeah.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. He leaves it with his back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's caught. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Irvin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Trying to beat the D deep. And that one's incomplete.
He's going through it over here. Holy fuck. Where's my mascot? I was like, yeah.
Shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Knights decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got a man. It's Russell. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Rushes on him. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the beatdown has ensued.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution.
What do you mean?
This
I
team
scored
is going to be a
98
contender this year.
fucking
You can
points.
just feel it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Finds a man on the left. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Brown will throw it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Hits him in stride at the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Knights look to keep this drive humming. Working that left side now. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good, easy call for the refs. Had to settle for the field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Punt is in the air. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Jenkins. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Off the RPO, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Under fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. A shot toward the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. To the air on 1st down. He's going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his man. It's Ford. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Using the quick game. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and turning it on. Touchdown, Cowboys!
got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up. Wide open on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Brown will throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up 14 over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls it in. It's Jenkins. Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jenkins. At the 45 on his way. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Jenkins. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Russell. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. RPO complete to open the drive. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Brown will throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching.
Spectacular football.
And absolutely dominating. Late in the game. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation mark reads extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Didn't find any creep.
Lordy. Alrighty. Feel like we're gonna leave it at that. I'm tired as fuck and I am ready to go to bed.